Welcome to Weekend with the Wonderfuls.
And Mom, we have a sucker.
We have a sucker because
Oh,
Biggie raided the closet before and had two
Did you
bubblegum
set the-
suckers. So
yes.
Did
we
you?
wanted a sucker too.
No, we had one tiny one and one big one.
Okay.
But did you set the panty?
I didn't. Did you?
No.
You better
Go
not
shut
shut
the pantries.
No.
Here, she's up here. Look at that. Look at this guilty thing.
Come here, Biggie.
I'll shut the door.
Oh,
I'm
you
so
can't
guilty.
help it.
I'm so guilty.
I'll shut the door so we can do it.
Okay.
I know, you guilty dog, you.
I shut
You want
all-
another sucker?
No.
I shut
All right, let's roll the intro and get started.
I gotta know, when can we do this again?
Suckers.
Well, welcome in, Kay.
Hi, Kay. I
Alright.
saw Kay just commented on one of our videos earlier this week and said she was so happy she found our channel, and that just
Aw, thank you.
meant so much to me, Kay. So I just want you to know, that warmed my heart, and I'm so glad. So
Biddy, Biddy,
I
Biddy.
have cherry.
Biddy.
Wally has orange.
Biddy. Come on, Biddy.
And I think Biggie had either bubblegum
Yeah,
or
she had a
grape before. I don't
Bubblegum
know.
one.
Oh boy.
I think she had a dum dum, which
Yeah.
she kind of is a dum dum.
Yeah.
And a bubblegum sucker.
Yeah.
Dum dum and bubblegum.
Well, today's topic is Valentine's crafting
Yeah.
and the What We Love challenge.
Yeah, so we thought it'd be
And
fun
if
to
you
do.
want to
Oh,
Todd.
Yeah.
first,
If you want to
whoops, hold on, swapperoo here, bonk.
Yeah, there we
We've
go.
got crafting cam.
If
Okay, I'll
you,
move my water.
so if
Okay.
you want to Todd, I can make one for you.
Mhm. Yeah, okay. If you would like us to send you a card, you can message us over on Instagram with a mailing address, and we'll drop one in the mail for you. So, we live in Fort Collins, Colorado, which is really, really close to Loveland, Colorado, which is the sweetheart city.
Mhm.
So they make a big deal out of Valentine's Day every year. And we have gotten into the tradition. I think, gosh, I'm trying to remember when we started.
We both are having.
Suckers. I think it was like 2019
I mean, my
when we started, because it was like right before COVID. They have a huge sweetheart festival every year for Valentine's Day, and you can go. They have all kinds of vendors and all kinds of fun stuff to do. And we did it in 2019, was his first year, and he actually got to do the
Little Miss.
Little Miss and Little Mr. Cupid or something like that.
Yeah.
It was like the little Cupid contest. So he got to do that, which was really, really fun. You should go find that video and link it in the description, because that was like the last time we really did the Sweetheart Festival. And then it didn't happen in 2020, but they did a lot of the other things that they do. So part of what they do every year for Valentine's Day.
Hey, Shuri, thanks for hopping
Hey,
on.
Shuri. They do a remailing program. So it's volunteers in the community. Yeah. Oh, yay. Shuri, that makes me so happy. She's got her Valentine's Day card. And Lena's on. Hey, Lena. Lena's trying to convince us. I haven't even talked to Mark about it yet. To do a Royal Caribbean cruise, which is very, very tempting.
What video you want me to link here before I?
So it's the Sweetheart Festival from 2019. So you gotta go back a ways. But that was probably our most comprehensive coverage. 2020, we did some of the things around town. They did you should link that one too, the Cupid scavenger hunt. So that was super fun. They did little Cupids all around, and you could go find the little Cupid hearts and do a scavenger hunt. And we actually isn't that the one we won? We won a prize for?
Yeah.
We won a prize pack. And so our horseback riding that we did a video on that. We had a early Valentine's Day celebration day, the two of us. That we won that as a part of that scavenger hunt. And then I know we've done a lot with it, and it's really, really fun, but their remailing program's super fun. Oh, they also do the love locks, which is super fun. You can get the little paddle. So I think in Paris, there's a bridge where they do love locks. So they have that. You can put on the sculptures.
Yeah, and as another area, here where we usually do it, if you come to Redmond, Colorado, did the there's a crate which had a soul, mailing hood, and that is where you buy the hood,
The lock. Yep.
and then you put it on the big riddles.
Yep. It spells out what? What do you think it spells out? LOVE spells love. Yeah. Yep. You can put it on the love statue. It's super fun. Then they also have they have another, I think it's just the heart now by Lake Loveland.
Yep.
And you can lock to that too. So somewhere on that is our lock, but we've never been able to find it. We didn't do a good job remembering where we put it the first year we did it. But I think we know where our one from last year or 2 years ago is. Anyway, it's a super, super fun tradition. 17 days until Walt Disney World birthday trip. And I know we're just going to miss you. So Cherie's going to be down there. I think she leaves 2 days after 2 days before we get there. We're just missing each other, which is a bummer.
Come
But
on, extend through the weekend.
I know. We have a wedding we're going to down in Miami, and then we're going to drive up to Orlando. So we're just going to miss you.
I don't know. I think this is the right video.
We have a bunch from doing it. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all
Okay.
good. I know, Shree. I'm so sad. There's so many of you. We want to try and align. That's why when Lena was like, oh, I think I'm going to do this cruise, I was like, when is this cruise? Because I would love to be able to overlap trips with all of you and be able to see you guys and hang out. So yeah, and we are going to hang out with Russ. So we'll transfer. You give Russ hugs, Russ can give us hugs, and then it'll be from you too. So so if you guys would like us to send a Valentine to y'all, just send us a message over on Instagram, and we'll with your address, your current mailing address, and we'll make sure to drop one of these in the mail for you. So it's super cute. I actually think we've got one up there.
What do you want me to do?
Do you see the one that has the love stamp on it?
Yep.
That one's from 20 something.
2021.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to hold it up on that one, or you want to hold it to this?
I'll hold up to this.
So this is what they do. So you take your cards, and you can actually put a bunch of cards in a mailer and mail it to the visitor center, and they will also stamp it for you. But they have the special stamp
Loveland
that they put
Station.
on them.
Yep.
And then every year they have a different little rhyme that they come out with. It's super cute.
Yeah.
And then that love stamp is actually a big mural that's in Loveland. So they actually commissioned a stamp from the actual official post office, postal U.S. Postal Service. Do you want to show the stamp in the corner?
I was showing the stamp there.
Alright,
Before.
but anyway, it's really cool. So it's just a really fun tradition. And every year I'm I don't know, are we gonna do Valentine's again? But we have to, because Wally loves it.
Have to.
So I just put together a simple little one. So I thought he could work on writing those out while we're answering some fun questions. And we want to hear from you guys in the chat too, your answers to these questions. Okay, so like a dozen roses, we have a dozen questions to share all the things we love. Not all the things we love, but I just trying to think of some fun things that would be good to share about what we love.
I want to do fun.
You want to do it first? Or you want to do the correct? What do you want to do?
I want to have to sit in and see if they know it.
Oh.
What is my favorite animal?
Oh. Wally wants to ask a question and see if you guys know. All right, ask it one more time.
What is my favorite animal? And then they tell it.
Oh.
Favorite animal.
So first question, what is Wally's favorite animal? What animal does he love the most? And then the second question is, what is his favorite Disney character? What Disney character does Wally love the most? I feel like most of you should be able to get this. Awesome. Yeah, Kay, message us your address and we'll send you one.
Everybody saying it.
Anybody know what animal Wally loves the most? And what Disney
Okay, I'll
character
give you one hint.
Wally loves the most?
It's in the water.
Mm.
That is a big
Look at
hint.
we got some Disney characters
Sheree
coming
and
in.
Kay, I think they both got it.
Yep.
Pluto.
Ding, ding, ding. But
Okay,
now,
so Kay is guessing a dog is your favorite animal. Is that right?
But Pluto
you
is-
do love dogs.
dog is the center.
Second, yeah. This one's in the water. He
And
has-
dog on rant.
It's true. Yeah.
They know how to.
Yeah.
They know how to swim in water, but they don't know how.
Oh, hi, Debbie. Look. This is my first time coming into the chat.
Hey, Debbie, welcome in.
You'll have to go back and kind of watch the replay to hear our little, like, I don't know when you popped in, but we're making little Valentines today and sending them through the Loveland Valentine remailing program. Oh, Kay guesses a beaver.
Ooh.
No, but he does. You have a lot of lovies of this animal.
Yeah.
You call them happy flappies.
Oh, yes. Happy Flappy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should have done Happy Flappy Valentines. Next year.
Next year.
I might bring one in if you didn't get it right.
If you guys can guess what it is, you might go get one.
If you can't, then I'll just bring one in.
Either way, he'll bring one in.
Try to do that.
Debbie, Wally and I are having suckers because Biggie broke into the pantry earlier.
And
She's looking at me like, you're going to tell that story again? And stole 2 suckers. One was a bubblegum sucker, which I believe we just swallowed the bubblegum.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But you never know. Might find it sometime. We have another guess, a turtle.
Mm.
A turtle.
Good guess, though.
We swam with these when we went on our cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've watched our Wish vlogs, we swam
Castaway.
with these on Castaway.
Yep.
Or if you just know anything about Castaway and the things you can
swim
swim with on Castaway, then that would give it away too. But go
right.
watch our vlogs.
All right, first question.
No.
Okay.
Something.
It's stingray.
Oh,
You just
gave it away.
Get it away. It's stingrays.
Stingrays.
Oh, but Debbie guessed.
But
I get like we got. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Cherie guessed manta ray, which technically is.
it's a stingray.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then we also had 2 guesses for dolphin,
yeah.
which is another good
Yeah.
guess. I don't think you can actually swim with dolphins at Castaway, though. I think it's just the rays.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm curious if they even have. I don't think they
I
have
don't think they do.
dolphins
I think in the Bahamas and in Mexico.
Yeah.
Like most of the ports in Mexico.
We had dolphins coming with us out of Galveston,
Mhm.
like bouncing with
That
the
was
ship as
really
it went
cool.
out of port. That was really cool.
Lena, I don't know if you're still here, but have you ever seen dolphins? Because I feel like you've cruised out of Galveston before. That was our first time cruising out of Galveston. It was our first time ever seeing dolphins like go with the ship on a
Yeah,
cruise ship.
they were like jumping the waves.
See what I meant? I'm gonna bring one.
Mhm.
Love
This is his biggest
Gigantic ray.
This is ginormous ray.
He's gonna be sitting up
Okay.
here
All right.
That looks precarious.
Yep.
and watching
Okay.
the washing.
All you can see is his tail.
Okay, I'll hang him.
There he is. So we'll see. Anybody want to
stays.
take bets now on if that falls on my head halfway through the stream?
Oh, Cherie says
Cherie says
Mr. Ray.
Mr. Ray is her favorite character from Finding Nemo. We love Mr. Ray
Yes.
too.
You
It
got it
seems
right.
like he's gotten more traction lately too.
Yeah.
Like and he actually has a really cool shirt from Castaway that has Mr. Ray on it from the like Ray. What are they called there?
Mr. Ray's Stingray Encounter.
I think it's like Mr. Yeah,
I think
like
it is,
this-
yeah.
Yeah. It's really fun. Okay. All right. So Wally,
dozen.
do you want to pull up we'll put up the crafting
Whoop.
cam. Oops, sorry. I'm so bad at doing that.
No worries. Boom.
Okay, but I don't
Crafting
want that
cam.
as the big one.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
You can make that as the smaller
We
one.
just grab and drop.
There we go. Okay. So Wally's gonna work over here. So what we have is we have little cute little cards. Actually, I should do this. I'll do this.
then we might put
So just cute little cards that say Happy
and these are
Valentine's Day.
scissors.
Yeah, and then we made little stickers on the cricket. I made them in 3 different sizes. I think that size is going to be best because he also loves who, Wally? You love Pluto, but you also love.
Should I do that?
I think
We can
they
see who it is.
probably guess. So I made little Chippendale. So cute. So I think what we're going to do is just put a little adhesive square on the back so then you can take those off and have a sticker. And then you're going to write love Wally. Oh, no. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
That, the C's and you see like.
Yes. Have you done the little scavenger hunt that they have there, Cherie? I don't know if they still do it,
I
but
don't
they
know
were
if they still
so
do it.
cute. They're
Yeah.
like the little, like they kind of look like the passports you get when you like do the different festivals for the different foods. But they have those in the seas with Nemo and Friends. And then you can
look,
like
I got to the
find
middle.
different things. And they have like all the stickers. It's really
But
cute.
I got to the middle.
I know you got to the Tootsie Roll. It's the best part. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to stay true.
So you'll get to see Chippendale at the Garden Grill.
I love that. So we did Garden Grill with Wally. Our Christmas trip, not this year, but the year before when we went down. We went there with Russ actually.
Yep.
And because we wanted to see Chippendale, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Cherie, but I think, or anybody, but I think it's the only place in Disney World, the only character meal in Disney World with Chippendale. I don't think there are any other character meals.
And I'll tell you another problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into the one how we went to that Mickey
The one in California?
birthday and the Mickey gave me the Pluto gave me the button.
Yep.
Chippendale was away. They were the last one to come out.
They were late. I know. So Wally has
So they
you
were
should
like,
ask, Daddy,
they
could you go
will
to his room and get up in his closet is his signature Mickey.
Okay.
Can you bring that in? So I started this during COVID. I think it was during COVID. We subscribed to the I can't remember what it was called. One of those like subscription box services where they'd send you like just random stuff. Essentially, I think they would just go to the character warehouse and buy whatever was on sale. But we actually ended up getting something in that I like really wanted. It was this really cool canvas Mickey. And I remember, I think it was Tim Tracker had posted about it. Like, I think they had bought one because it was like the animation series. And they had said like, this would be so cool. Like we can get signatures on it. And I thought, that's super smart. Like I would love to get one of those, but we weren't like going to the parks at the time. The parks weren't even open. Well, we got really lucky and we actually got one in that subscription box, whatever it was called. Do you remember what that subscription box was called that we did?
Mickey Loot.
Mickey Loot. Yeah, look at that.
And I'll show you. Like,
And so we have all the signatures on it.
Sealed Pluto.
Nope, that's Minnie.
It did Pluto.
Pluto. And Minnie's on the ear.
I don't remember
Like
which
Minnie.
one
Oh, yeah, and then
Chippendale.
Mickey, Donald, Daisy. Daisy was hard to get. Goofy, because he's goofy. He's off to the side. And then Chip and Dale are on the feet. So we had everybody besides Daisy, Chip, and Dale. And we booked, this guy has a story. We booked breakfast at Chef Mickey's at the Contemporary. And I wanted to do it so we could get all the signatures because that's kind of like, it's a good one that has all of the like Fab Five. But Daisy's not there and Chip and Dale aren't there. And we'd already done the character meal at Garden Grill, but it was before like signatures and everything were back. So this guy, we got all signed last summer when we were there. And it was so exciting. We actually were staying at a house. We had rented an Airbnb in Davenport, which those vlogs are still forthcoming. So stay tuned. I'm like, I got so behind. I think we just like, we love all the things in like October and November and December. And we were traveling and just, I don't know. I just wasn't on top of it, but they're coming. I promise they'll slowly be trickling out here into the new year.
Maybe right in time for Cherie's visit.
I don't think I'll have him up that fast. I think I'm still going to be finishing Disneyland. There you go. Now Mr. Ray's hanging out with
swimming
us.
down the Jordan.
Yeah, that's so cool. So Cherie said you can also meet Chip and Dale at the Fort Wilderness Campground at the sing-along.
Oh,
We should try and do that this summer. That would be so fun. We went and did the what was it called? It was like the like kind of
Is the backyard barbecue?
that was out at Fort Wilderness.
Yeah.
We did that the summer he was like not quite 2.
It's gone though. They tore it down.
Or not quite 3. He was still the age when it was free. So we did all the dinner shows that summer that he was like, or that year before he turned 3 and we had to pay for him. We did like Hoop-de-Doo and we did the Polynesian, the luau that's gone now. And we did the backyard barbecue that's gone now. And I think Chip and Dale were at that one too. Yes, I know. That would be super, super fun. And we love Chip and Dale. So yeah, so we'd already done Garden Grill, and so I was like, how are we gonna get Chip and Dale's signature? Like, not that I wouldn't do Garden Grill again because it is so good. Like the food is fantastic. I really like the like ambiance of it.
Of going around.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's really, really good. I think they used to do breakfast there too.
I'm sure, yeah.
I don't know if they
Yeah.
brought breakfast back. But anyway, I was like, how are we going to get Chip and Dale? So when we went to California in October,
Whoa!
which that vlog is finally live, we went
Look.
and did brunch at
Look,
Storytellers
He's
Cafe.
holding a magic
Oh my
wand.
goodness, he's a magical ray. So we took the signature bear. But anyway, so Chef Mickey's,
Mhm.
we were staying in a house in Davenport, and we drove to Magic Kingdom, and we were with
That's
our
our
friends
Contemporary.
Eileen and Jeremy, and we like parked at the Contemporary for breakfast, and we were gonna walk over and enjoy a little bit of time at Magic Kingdom, and I realized we forgot the canvas signature Mickey at the house. It had been in the car like the whole week, and I
Yeah.
don't know why. Like 2 days prior to that, we like took everything out. We had like ears and all that stuff in the car, and then
Yeah.
we took it all out. So Mark, being the amazing Disney dad that he is, drove all the way back. He dropped us at the Magic Kingdom, said, go have fun. We went into Magic Kingdom. We rode Barnstormer. We did all that stuff. Mark drove all the way back to the house at Davenport because he
Yeah.
loves Florida traffic.
I love I-4.
And drove all the way back. And he didn't make it in time to join us because we had like it was 11:50 a.m. reservation, like the last possible breakfast
Yeah.
reservation you can do there. And so they said, like, we're sorry, like you're gonna have to do party of two, which was actually fine because with all of our allergies, sometimes the food's not the best for him anyway.
Well, I'd rather not pay for a character breakfast for me.
When
That's not worth it.
Yeah. So we got seated, we ordered our food. I think our like drinks had just come. And then Mark showed up to save the day with Mickey, dropped it off, and then he went and got a really good meal from Contempo Cafe.
Yeah.
And like sat and watched the monorail while Wally and I did character breakfast. So yeah, said no one sane. Exactly.
Yes.
I4 is horrible. So yeah, so we were able to do the canvas Mickey there, and then we got Chip and Dale in California, Grand Californian at
He
the
dropped
Garden
it.
Grill breakfast or Storytellers breakfast,
Mhm.
which is really, really fun. And if you're going to do it, I would suggest doing brunch. So I don't think there was a price difference. Maybe if there was, it was like very minimal, like $2 more, $4 more. I think there was like a very marginal price uptick to do brunch versus breakfast. And brunch is a way better deal because they have the carving station out. And I don't think they had that at breakfast. Like there was something that was like better that they had more of. Like go look at the two menus and there's more options in the brunch. So we did brunch. It was great. And then Daisy happened to be out in the park for Halloween.
Yeah.
And so we were able to like run over and get Daisy. And so now we have the
Whole game.
excellent 8, I think is what I call them. So Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, Daisy,
Chip Dale.
Chip and Dale. That's
8.
yeah.
That's 8.
The excellent 8. So we've got them all. So Kay said I brought a hoodie and had the character sign up and down the arm and on the back. That's cool.
That's cool.
That's a great idea. That's a really, really good idea. We'll have to do that like as he gets a little bit older. And then the
How is it held up, Kay?
Yeah, it has a
I'd be curious how
I know.
it's held up.
Because I'm never gonna watch that canvas.
No.
Mickey.
That's why it's safely sitting over.
Yeah, so Sheree, they would like Mark was on the original reservation for 3, but because he wasn't there when we got seated, like they were like, well, you know, we can't wait. And
that was okay.
he probably could have like just jumped in with us, but we were like, you know what? The food's not gonna be great for him anyway. So, and I didn't know when he was gonna get back. Like he could have made it or like not at all. So we just went ahead and said, like, let's just modify it. We'll do reservation for 2, and that was fine. So and then Sheree said that they have a movie and a sing-along and do s'mores. Oh my gosh, Wally loves s'mores.
Yeah.
He loves s'mores. He's got the Chippendale s'more shirt, which is really cute. Russ got that one for him at Fort Wilderness.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sheree, you're staying at Riverside. Ooh, that's
Awesome.
We love Riverside.
Yeah.
We like the Port Orleans resorts in general. Are just
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah.
We've only stayed at no, we
We've stayed
actually
both.
we stayed at both.
Yeah.
Because we stayed at French Quarter for our very first cruise together in
Yep.
2016.
Yep.
And then we did like a night or 2 nights at Riverside. I think it was just you and I again.
Look,
Yeah.
look.
It was a trip. we
2
went down.
ways are coming.
Like it's been years, but we love those resorts. And we love to like hop on the boats from downtown too, from Disney Springs. And go over there. You can see Yeehaw Bob and get gluten-free or regular beignets.
Mm-hmm.
And then the jazz club there is awesome too. We did that this last
Scat
summer.
Cats.
Scat Cat.
Yeah.
So good.
And what's nice, I mean, if you can go visit Riverside on your own, in general, they'll let you in. And especially if you want to head over there to the jazz clubs, Scat Cats. I mean,
It's the first time staying on property.
you're going to have so much
That's
fun.
a perfect place to stay.
That's a
for
perfect
first
place
time.
to stay.
It
Yeah.
spoils you.
In case I did.
Yeah,
It's fine. Doesn't wear it in bad weather.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, don't wear it in rain. Yep. And probably not. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
wash it often. I've actually been working on making special sweatshirts for a
Yep.
crazy trip that we are possibly going on this week.
Yeah.
I haven't fully committed and packed yet, but I did spend all afternoon cricketing things
To make it happen.
to make custom
Yeah.
sweatshirts because it might be a little chilly.
Yeah.
Mystery trip. We'll see what happens.
And
Debbie
Debbie,
says it's been 20 years since she's been.
I hope
to
you can get there
Disney
again
World.
soon, Debbie.
Yes, I know.
hope you
Well,
get there
it's a
soon.
good time to
And
visit. I think
here,
if you
it's
haven't been in a
nice.
long time, now or like give it a little bit of time, but it's like getting its
I don't know
groove
what
back.
the-
Yes. The wheels
Yeah.
are slowly getting
Yeah.
back on the cart.
Okay, I'll help you.
All right.
Write it
All
down.
All right, love. And then your name.
And I'll put a heart.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
you could try a heart.
Now, what color are you going to do that with? With your marker?
Marker. Okay. Okay. How many do you have, Wally? What? Hold on. I'm confused by that question.
Oh, how many stingrays? I'm guessing.
Oh, how many stingrays?
Which, Kate, that's a very valid question.
How many stingrays do you have now, Wally?
Let me go and count.
No, you don't need to
It's
count.
at
You can
least
just
10.
guess. It is at least 10. It's probably
No,
closer to
Pat
15.
10.
Yeah.
He's got a lot.
I'll tell you how many I had. And
A
then no,
lot.
I don't. I don't even know.
You're doing pink. Uh-oh. That can be your test one.
But this is my heart.
And then, yeah, this. Oh, you don't have your. He has a slap bracelet one, too.
Oh, that one is downstairs hanging out.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Eating a sucker and doing a live stream.
Yeah.
Not
know
one
why
of my
you do
smarter
that.
moves, but I
My
couldn't help myself.
in my smarted move.
Do you want to get to one of our questions? I
Yes.
just posted it in the.
All right, Sheree said, "Can't wait to see you have Bobby. So sweet. We made a monster with Russ. Are you gonna see you have when you're down there?
I hope so.
I think we missed him.
Yeah.
Like with our dates that we're gonna be there, because I thought about that would be fun to go see how Bob.
Yeah.
Does he play on Sundays?
I don't think so.
If he plays on Sundays, maybe
I
we
think
can
it's
go out and see.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Question number 1. Something we love to do when you're again, this is our dozen roses,
Mhm.
dozen questions, things we love, things you love.
Mhm.
So go ahead and put yours in the chat while we share ours. So something we love to do.
I will tell you my thing. I love.
What do you love to do when we
Okay.
travel, buddy?
It's just hard that one day I'll tell you my new way that I. Can I tell the story about the new way? I'll
Talk about the new Ray.
I'll don't
Oh my goodness.
I got it.
Oh, that's a good one, Sheree.
Sheree comes in
Go to
clutch.
Buc-ee's. We've only been there once. We're actually
First time,
getting
though.
one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right down the road from us in Johnstown.
Johnstown, yeah. So
Um,
we will go to the grand
Yeah.
opening of Buc-ee's for whatever
Here.
chaos ensues.
Here,
and I think it'll
And
be
my-
the biggest until
here's
the
my
new one in
favorite
Texas.
Yeah.
story about this way right here.
Okay. This is what Wally loves to do when he travels. You love to what?
Fine ways.
Yes, you love to
stingrays.
find
Yeah.
stingrays.
But I'll tell you, here's the story about this way, what I really love. We were driving to the chocolate company,
Mhm.
bought chocolate, and do you know who?
So when we were in Cozumel,
Yeah.
I think I totally missed the trash on that. When we were in Cozumel, Mexico, on our cruise, we did the.
Hey, Carol, thanks for hopping
Hey,
in.
Carol. We did the chocolate and piñata workshop, which is at Stingray Beach.
And then
And you can swim with the stingrays there.
but
We did
I
not
found-
swim with the stingrays, but
I found did with Ocean.
Mhm.
There was a tiny wave that I already had, and then there was new. And you know his name? Tiny Way and Big Eyed Way.
So yeah, they had a little like gift shop stand for the stingray, swimming with the stingray experience, and of course, well, I had to get a stingray. So he really wanted the daddy ray with the little baby ray. So it's got the two little rays.
And
and it
the
stays up
two
here.
thing up here, it did the thing about all my other ones. They never had a pouch.
I know.
And
It's a kangaroo ray. So he was very excited. He had to get a ray. So I that actually is a very good response to that question of what Wally, and it is legit. Every trip we go on, he's is always looking for a stingray.
And you know how many?
And amazingly, he usually finds one.
Yeah.
But it's up on Dingy. Usually I don't find them at Dingy.
No. But you found a
SeaWorld. That was interesting.
Yes, SeaWorld. We couldn't find a stingray at SeaWorld. Russ knows the pain of that story.
Yes.
So they did not have stingrays anywhere. It was crazy.
And-
But then you found, when we were in Mexico in Progreso, he found an Alabreje stingray. And then you also wheeled and dealed for like a ray carved out of stone in Cozumel. We really didn't want to get it, but he kept like bringing it over, and they try and sell you things there. And so the guy was like, I'll give you the ray for free if you buy this thing. And so we finally did not leave without the ray, did we? No, but that was your only souvenir you got from Cozumel.
But it was so.
We got some good responses.
Yeah, I had some great responses. I clicked through them, but if you want to go back.
Yeah. Okay.
So Debbie likes to go to unique shops.
That's a good one. Yeah. We like to find little like things that are unique to the area. That's really, really fun. Kay likes to buy postcards and magnets. Ooh, over 100 magnets.
That's crazy.
Kay, you should do a Disney cruise. I don't know if they do this on all cruise ships or if it's just a Disney thing, but they always do a magnet exchange, and it's super fun.
Super fun.
So we usually get one from Colorado. Oh my gosh, she's like trying to balance all the rays up here.
Why don't you hold the ray, buddy?
Yeah, why don't you hold that one?
And then you can work on your cards.
Yes. Okay. All right. We'll
It's
see if
gonna
he
come
stays.
crashing down.
So yeah, they do
He's
magnet
happy.
exchange, which is super fun.
Ooh.
Ooh, Cherie loves finding
Done.
different birds. That's
Done.
cool. Like that's definitely
And
something you can
I-
do like everywhere you go
Yep.
too. And let's see. A good combination of attractions and nature related activities. Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
nice to
so
have
nice.
like a balance of that. We have not ever been to Discovery Cove. I know Russ has told us a lot about it, and it's something on our list. I was not really sure how I was going to feel swimming with stingrays in Castaway.
I think what
Yeah.
you like put
Excuse
them
you.
on the back.
Excuse me.
Siri, but why don't we like put on the back so like
No, we're going to put it on the front. I think I printed two different sizes. I think the bigger ones are fun. So here's what you're going to do. You take like this. Let me get you some of these. Oh. So we take this. If I can get it torn.
So what about something we love to do when we travel?
Yeah. So, I mean, I was thinking about what I would say for this one. And one of the things I think that I really like to do when I
I had
travel.
a really good check-in for Eddie.
Okay, but let's finish this one
Eddie-
first.
Eddie
Look, now you can
pulled
stick
them
them
in
on
the
there.
family.
Stick them in the heart. I like to spend time at the hotel.
Mhm.
Like, I think just having like downtime, and being able to just like enjoy
I know
like
that
sleeping in at least
Yeah.
one morning. Like, we
there's a
try
thing-
and stay at hotels that like have a pool that's fun for him to go to, but just taking time to actually like relax and like be at the resort.
That's actually my favorite thing to do when traveling is just relax, sleep in, enjoy.
And I'll tell you
And
one thing.
the other thing I was going to
Can
say
I-
is finding like a good place to
Please.
eat that is kind of like unique. Hold on, you can go next. That's kind of unique to the area. So like when we went to Galveston, and we really love brunch. Like brunch is kind of our favorite meal. I think because breakfast is an easy one for us to modify for our food allergies. So I always like to find a good spot, and like brunch is a favorite meal. Yeah, you work right on this one.
There you go.
And I'll get a sticker on that. So finding like a place that's like good and local. And a lot of times like finding things too that are like food allergy friendly is another thing I really like to do when I'm traveling.
Can I tell you now mine?
Okay.
What is anybody's favorite roller coaster? I know mine. A treaded turtle.
So what's a ride that you love? Does it have to be a roller coaster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some people might not like roller coasters.
Maybe just a ride that you love.
But big and roller coaster. I know mommy and me ride one.
Yeah.
I'll say mine. Who should say it first?
You already said yours.
No, there's Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain. And
Slinky Dog.
Oh, you also love Slinky Dog.
And
Incredicoaster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you.
What's a ride I love?
You didn't pick the
I think Incredicoaster actually, because I'm not like a big roller coaster person, and that's one I actually will like do, and it goes upside down and it's crazy, and I really love it.
Cosmic Rewind.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Music.
That's a good one, yeah.
But
Cherie
I'll
says,
tell you the
no
one
roller
ride.
coasters for me.
See why? Some.
Yep. See, some people don't. So, what is another ride that you love? What are you doing? Barking at people from the upstairs window. She's been full of it today. I don't know.
And I'll tell you what ride
and
do
Cherie
you
says,
not like?
She says, I've been to Cozumel and I have 3 blankets from there. They have really good, like,
What
all
ride?
like the blankets.
What ride do you not like?
We're doing things we love, so we're not going to do that.
Biggie.
Yes, Biggie is here.
Yeah,
Small World.
Biggie-
Small
Biggie-
World's a good one. It's a classic one. I really like
It's a
Small World.
small one hat to dot. It's a small one.
We have another vote for Big Thunder.
Yes. Ooh, an Expedition Everest. Yeah.
Yes.
Wally like has gone back and forth with Everest. He like was super excited to ride it. He rode it twice. He loved it. And then when we rode it again, he was like, I don't know if I like that right now. It is intense though.
It is.
If you've seen our vlog, our most recent vlog that just went up, you know a ride that he does not love.
Bit fun to
No.
What's a ride you don't love?
Taro and
Monsters After Dark.
Yeah, Monsters After Dark. That
Go
was a parenting fail.
just like the same.
It was
But
just too scary.
Monsters After Dark, they told it from the night coming ride to the Taro, but I don't like either.
Okay, thank you. We don't need to be barking.
Should I let her out to go bark?
I know.
No,
Well, make
no.
sure the pantry door is closed if you let her out.
Yeah.
She's been kind of like crotchety today. she's getting more like stubborn as she gets old. But yeah, if you've seen our vlog from
Yeah.
that I just put up yesterday,
You
we
should.
took Wally on Monsters After Dark because he really loved Guardians Mission Breakout during the day. Does not love Monsters After Dark. So that was a parenting fail for sure.
And my
It was
dad,
a learning
my
experience.
dad didn't know what it did, so
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, what to do on it?"
It'll be
I
fine.
loved it,
It'll be fine.
and he was laughing
How
at
scary
me.
could it be?
He was laughing at me when I was trying.
It was kind of silly.
So that is why.
So I have our next question in the chat.
Oh no!
Did you put it in there? Oh, okay.
Oh no! I think I did taunt upon him. He did.
Oh,
fell.
you fell. Yep.
Onto my head.
Okay, keep writing. You're not making much progress, buddy. Okay, so next question. Somewhere new you would love to go.
I would.
Ooh, and Sheree said that James loves Mine Train. That's another good one. And
I would
Debbie
Mine
says
Train, too.
not a roller coaster fan as well, but she loves Small World and People Mover. Those are both good. I love People Mover.
People
Pe-
movers fun.
people will
Moving the
do-
people.
So anybody
And
who,
Pirates, that's a classic.
anybody who done it right, job right, or like really insane right, I'll say it's a smaller than People Move or the only ride you can go on.
You think so? I think they could go on. What about Pirates?
pirate.
I guess it's got a small drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you go to
and
Disneyland,
Disney has
then
two.
it's 2.
2 drops. Disneyland.
And Disney World.
Ooh.
Thanks, Kay, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thanks, Kay. Greatly appreciate
Thanks.
that.
Yeah.
So yes, we got some good
oh my
places
gosh,
we want to
I'm
go.
hard at like keeping it. So
Nobody-
Scotland, yes, that would be awesome. And Sheree, I was just gonna ask, have you been to Disneyland? Because Pirates is a little bit different in Disneyland, and I like the Disneyland version better.
Yeah.
So I was curious if you've been on both. I think you will like the Disneyland Pirates when you go there. Disney Paris, yes,
Mhm.
these are like all on our list. Yeah. Yep. And Disneyland is great. Whoa, where goes the crafting cam there? It's hanging in there. Yeah, Scotland would be really cool.
It would be really
Wally really wants to go to Ireland
cool.
because that's where the Titanic Museum is at. They
The
have like
real.
the real like historical like Titanic, since that's where it was actually built. Was in the shipyard in Ireland. Yes, I believe.
Got me.
I'm 99%
Ask
sure.
him.
I know Wally
Ask
really
him.
knows.
Yeah.
So that one's on our bucket list.
Yeah.
I think for
That is
me,
the capital bucket.
somewhere I would love to visit is Italy.
Mhm.
That is like top of my
Ah,
list
yeah.
to go to
That's a
Italy
great-
someday.
The top of my list
Yeah.
is to go to Ireland.
Yeah. Rock and roller coaster. Ooh.
Walton Road to
Wow,
go.
20 times, Kay. That is intense.
That would be
Hey.
intense.
Wally
Hey.
has not done rock and roller coaster.
No,
yet.
Not
they
done that
don't-
yet.
No.
You were just tall enough. Well, I don't actually know if you would have been tall enough this summer. I think he was like right
He's right on
there.
the edge. Yeah.
And I don't know if you would have. Well, okay. So when we went to the water park, when we did Typhoon Lagoon, I believe that water coaster is 48
Mhm.
inches and he wasn't tall enough. But
That
I
was without
think,
shoes.
yeah, I think he would have met the height requirement for rock and roller coaster with shoes on in the park. But we waited. So maybe this summer. I don't love rock and roller coaster.
No.
Though. Like it gives me a lot of anxiety. I think watching the like
The cars
launch?
take off.
which is funny because I don't get as much anxiety with Incredicoaster, but the difference is when you're in line for Incredicoaster, you're not watching it launch.
No,
over
it's
and
launching
over again.
behind you. You
It
can't even
launch
see it.
like the queue, and even when you board,
Yeah.
then you go out and around, and that's where it launches. So I think that's part of it.
But after
Um,
they power it up for
Ooh,
like
hey,
awesome, Sheree.
that's awesome, Sheree. 25th anniversary for Disneyland. That's
Yeah.
perfect place to celebrate. We did our honeymoon in Disneyland.
What?
So we have like a special attachment. Yeah, but that was long before you, buddy.
do you want to do a Santa's honeymoon?
Do we want to do a second honeymoon?
And why is that, buddy?
You
But
want
then I did to do it together in Valentine.
Oh, okay.
The Berenstein Bears book. Second honeymoon.
Oh,
That's what we read
that
last night.
last night, and then the and brother and sister bear get to go stay with grandma and
Yes.
grandpa with grandma and grandpa.
And
Bear.
then
I
they
don't know,
might-
what are they called?
Gran and Gramps.
Gran and Gramps.
Yeah.
Bear.
But
Yes.
I
Kept screwing me up. I finally just swapped out
Um,
our names because that worked out much better in my brain.
And Carol says she hopes they don't retheme Rock and Roller Coaster. So here's
But
the thing.
they-
Though. I think it
I
would
think
be
the licensing's
cool.
going to give up on it first.
I think it'd be cool if they did retheme it. I was thinking the other day, like Soul would be really cool,
Oh,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
Like if when you like did like the launch, like you went into like the in between or whatever
Yeah.
it is, like before, like
That would
you know
be
where
cool.
there's like the staircase.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I think
but
that would be,
I will
that
tell
would
you
be neat.
something. Don't
Can't remember. How about we work on
How's
Valentine?
your Valentine's
You have
going,
one
bud?
done. And I
Well-
know for a fact we're sending at least 3, if not 4. So you gotta get some more done. Can you write Love Walter on there?
He's got Walter started at the
Oh,
top.
okay. So finish Walter because you got Walty. You gotta write Walter.
Oh, and if you want me to
Yes,
do
Italy
Walt,
sounds fabulous. Oh yeah, you could do Walt.
but since
Ooh.
I already
Cherie's got Ireland on her bucket list as well.
took
Oh,
it,
2 castles in your family lineage. That's cool.
I have chopped that boy.
And Debbie has Spain on her bucket list of places to go. Yes, Spain would be amazing as well. I feel like the food would be really amazing in Spain.
I had another budget fit thing.
Shane's Castle and
I had another budget.
Dunluss. Is
I
that
had
it?
another
I'd assume,
budget
yeah.
fit thing we need to do.
What's another bucket list thing?
Do you remember that optical shot that they do at night?
Obstacle course that they do at night?
They shut the park down and the
Oh, when they do the After Dark things on Disney Plus,
Oh,
that
would be cool.
that would be cool.
That would be cool.
Then I would be the only kid there.
And yes, I agree. Like
I do love Aerosmith. So.
it would be cool to have it rethemed, but it would be sad to lose the original rock and roll.
I just have a feeling we're gonna lose it
But
due to licensing.
I don't think it's gonna
They
stay.
already came out with It Tell Me Bye Bye, right?
No,
They keep kind of rumoring it, but no,
Yeah.
there's no official news.
Not yet.
on mine
Ooh,
is
Netherlands.
New Zealand or
Yeah, New Zealand. Because
Yeah.
I'm always amazed that you want to go there though, because they
Yeah.
have the biggest snakes and spiders.
I know.
There,
I'll just maybe
like they have spiders that are like
Stop.
this big.
yeah, maybe we shouldn't go there.
Like, I think you would die.
Probably
Um,
Netherlands would be cool too.
Netherlands would be cool. I
Yeah.
think Italy's like top. What are you doing?
Hey, Wally
Well,
Boo,
my
you want to
back.
work on?
Okay.
Rub my back.
Can you work on your Valentine?
If you rub my back, rub my
Okay, I'll
back.
rub your back. I think that's probably our top. I mean, I'd love to do Disneyland Paris. I'd love to
Mhm.
do like
I'd love to do all the.
I think like our
parts.
lifelong dream trip is like fly to London, go do Ireland and Scotland, take the Channel to Paris,
Keep rubbing
and
my back.
get to do Disneyland Paris, and then
Two
go down
down.
to Italy. That would be really, really cool.
2 down, 3 more to go.
Okay, so the next question's in the chat. Somewhere you would love to travel again.
Somewhere we'd love to travel again. I know I wrote these questions, but I didn't really like think about what my response
Should've thought of
would
answers.
be. So somewhere where you would love to travel again. I mean, that's hard. Like I think like it's not necessarily a place, but just like Disney cruising in general. And I'd love to go back to Castaway Cay, which I know we're set to do that this summer. We're gonna do another cruise. But Castaway is such an awesome place to visit, and I feel like we didn't get to do everything we wanted to do when we were there last. Like I really wanted to do the what's it called? What's the like water like playground? Scuttle's Cove, is that what it's called?
No, and there's another thing I wanted
think
to get out too. The big pole
Yeah,
in the
Yeah.
middle of the ocean.
that's what I'm talking about.
That
Yeah.
I was not able to
They
dig
have like a
out
water
to-
slide out there too.
But now I think I'm big enough to do it. Last time I was 5, and now I'm 6.
Mhm.
Bigger number. But then
Ooh, Amy might have it here. Pelican Point.
Pelican Point, that's what it is. Thank you.
And
Amy.
hey, Amy,
Hey,
thanks for
Amy.
hopping in right at the right time.
I'm just about to get 7 years
That was
old.
that's a point for Amy.
Yeah. So that I think Castaway is a place I'd love to visit. But actually, you know what? Branson, Missouri.
I was
and
gonna-
Marceline, like
I was going
Missouri.
to say
Yes.
Branson and Marceline
I
again.
would do it after
Yeah.
I get 7 years old.
Mhm.
Because my birthday coming up fast.
It's sort of not till August.
But I will be 7, and then that would enable me to do like. How old do you have to be to do like the?
The mountain coasters down there.
Yeah.
I think you're big enough.
And what about the tall that you go in?
Oh, the go karts.
Yeah.
I think you
That's
might be
probably-
big enough for that.
No, not yet.
No,
Maybe
it's
I had
probably
to-
7.
After
Probably.
7.
That was
Yeah,
just a really, really fun
After
trip.
I did 7, I'm gonna unwatch some big thing.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Okay, so we've got some other responses. So Canada.
Canada, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to visit Canada someday.
I would.
Guatemala. Ooh.
Central America has
I'll tell
never
you
been
what.
on my radar.
I think again because of the like bugs.
Probably.
Probably is like the biggest deterrent for you. But yeah, I don't know that we've ever like
Hmm.
had that as one like on like
Yo,
I would love to go there someday, but I just don't think it's like
everybody
in our
get
top
a
10.
medium. Everybody get medium.
Um,
Sizzle.
Spain, but a different part from where you went when you
Yep.
were younger. Okay.
Yep.
Mexico. Yeah, there's like Mexico's beautiful. I'm like,
There's so much there.
I feel like we really fell in love with it on this. The
I really
cruise we
fell in
did out
love
of
with
Galveston.
Progresso.
Yeah, it was
the
just
community
really
of
cool.
Progresso was
Like
really,
the,
really nice.
the culture, like we didn't, and you know, we didn't get to experience everything, but I'd love
Yeah.
to like. I think I'd love to just like go stay in Mexico and be able to do more.
And
of
I'll
it.
tell you that it is gonna be the fast
Um,
5K as well.
nice.
How the Dindy with is starting to get thing. Well, it dark at nighttime.
Oh yeah, we just watched
A video what how
I'm
the
so bad
Dindy
at
Theme Park
went.
Express.
How the Dindy went.
where they did
Dark.
the Castaway Key Challenge.
But they docked the Dindy with at night.
Yeah,
So it would a free fall at the Dindy with.
on Castaway
Sleep over
Key.
on Castaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
Cherie says,
I
I'd
wanna
love to go to
free-
Branson. I wish I could have went there when the Osmond family was still there. Yeah, I know we talked about that. That would have been cool to see them perform there. Like for sure, they're like they would have been really cool in Branson. We didn't see any shows when we were there.
Mhm.
We just like had so many
How
other
many
things
more
that we wanted to
people
do.
we need
which-
to do?
I think we're gonna do a dozen, just so we have.
Yeah.
A dozen?
Remember, anyone new that's hopped in,
Yeah.
unless we already have your address, make sure you
Always
send us
making- Whoa.
a note on
Valentine's
Instagram if you'd like
cards.
us to
No.
send you a
not
Valentine from
dozen.
Loveland.
Yes, we'll
There's
send them
no
with the
way I'll
special
be able
postmark
to
on.
do a dozen.
Yes, you can. You can do a dozen. Here, use this nice pink one. Or you got this pink one here. And do your love, Walter. Why did you write? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. I lost track of where we are in comments. Kay agrees with the rock and roller coaster. The
Walk this way.
Mhm.
Walk this way.
That is a good
Walk
one.
it way.
Cherie says I've been to Cozumel. It was
Walk
beautiful.
it way.
And Carol says my son is from Guatemala, so I'd love to go back for him to see it as an adult. That's
That would
really
be
cool.
cool.
That would be
Walk
really,
like-
really cool to do.
Walk it way. Walk it way.
I don't think you've ever heard that actual song, Molly,
But I know it.
but you know it.
Walk this way.
And then go to Vegas and see Donnie. Yeah, I was a huge Donnie Osmond fan when I was little. I was obsessed with Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was like obsessed
I'm nearly
most of
done.
middle
Can
school.
I put it on my
I
wall?
think Joseph the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat's actually coming to the Lincoln Center here in town.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I put it on my wall?
Yes, you can put that on your wall
I don't-
stickers.
I
Can you
don't-
put this on here and then you can start another one? Then you could go put that on your wall stickers. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to go see that show in Vegas. Outside of that, like Vegas is an awesome place to visit for the shows.
Mhm. Yeah.
And the hotels are really spectacular. I do not like all the gambling and like the cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
Just really gets to us.
and a
after
lot,
while.
lot of like in your face stuff.
Yeah, and a lot of the like
Yeah.
things that people are
Handing
handing out on the streets. So, but it is a cool city to visit. I think Vegas is a place you want to go. Like,
That's probably
2
why we
days.
liked Branson, because it was like a Midwest
I have
Vegas.
the best idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so we actually went as a family for the first time when I was in 5th grade. It was right after the National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation movie came out, and we went and we saw Siegfried and Roy. And we went to the Siegfried and Roy Secret Gardens, and my dad actually got peed on by a tiger. So
What
one
do you
of-
mean?
Papa. We were like standing there watching, and the tiger just like came up by the gate and like peed all over my dad. So
Wait, so
um,
200 Donny Osmond albums?
Wow,
That's crazy.
that doesn't surprise me that he has
Yeah.
200 albums.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Hey, Wally.
That's really cool. That's a lot of albums.
That's a lot of
200
albums.
Are you collecting them as like vinyls or like CDs or like any format's fine? Yeah, I that it would be cool to go see him. That's what's cool about Vegas, though. There is lots
Yeah.
of amazing entertainers there. We've seen a couple Cirque shows there. I think when I
Some
went,
really amazing talent there.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think we saw a Cirque show when I went with my parents. What are you doing?
I just fell in
You
the
fell
middle.
in the hole. Okay. All right.
There we go. And
Next
then
question.
Yes.
Something.
How many?
Yes.
Who?
Besides Beach Boys and Disney.
Yeah.
Yes. Final. Yeah.
How many-
Wally or Mark loves Beach Boys. We almost
Beach
we almost
Boys.
went and saw them at Red Rocks.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
my.
But we were kind of worried they might die.
I'm still unconvinced as to how they actually made it to Red Rocks without dying.
The elevation there is intense. Like they literally have defibrillators every 10 steps at Red Rocks because it is so intense. Like even if you live here, like you have to stop like every 10
yeah, it's
steps. to,
7,800 feet up there.
Yeah. And it's a huge amphitheater with tons of stairs. So I was like, how are the Beach Boys going to play there?
They're gonna just like roll them on stage and just
I
stay
know.
put.
I was like, hopefully they like brought oxygen.
Who was it that we saw that did, like they ran up
I think it was
Imagine Dragons? No.
no, it was I want to say the Flipped, but that's Aileen and Jeremy. It's they're something with an F though. My gosh, they were a really big deal when we were in college.
The Fray?
The Fray.
The Fray.
I think it was a Fray.
think it was the
could have
Fray.
been Mumford and Sons though too.
No,
But I think it was the
I think
Fray.
it was the Fray.
The guy, like, while he was singing,
Ran.
ran all the way up the stairs, and we're like,
How
how
did you
is
do
he?
that?
But it had to have been the Fray because they're from Colorado.
Yes.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Mike Love is amazing to see.
Done.
Okay. Amy says it's been
Done.
a long time since I've been to Las Vegas. It has been a long time for us too, Amy. I used to have to go there every year for work.
Done.
I used to work in athletics, college athletics, and our Mountain West basketball tournament would be out there. So I'd have to go out and do all the player comp tickets. And so one year Mark got to come with me. He had to pay his own way, but the timing worked out and he was able to come out there, and it was a really fun trip.
Done.
Go see some college hoops.
Yeah, and we stayed at the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Which was an awesome hotel. It had an amazing pool. It was a fun trip. And they had that really amazing restaurant we ate at.
Oh yeah.
Good
I forgot the
food in
restaurant.
Vegas.
Walt.
Okay, so the
We had a
question,
Walt going out.
something you love to do at home. What?
We had Walt.
Oh, we have a Walt going out, he says. This one will be a collector's item. It's signed as Walt. I'll get you another sticker. You are so funny.
No. And I'm doing like.
Okay, yeah. So something you like to do at home.
I think we got this one.
Let's see if somebody can get rid of
Play
mine.
cards and other games. Yes.
Yes.
We have a lot of board games at home.
I'll tell you something.
His best friend from childhood built us an armoire
Mhm.
as our wedding gift. It's beautiful. And when we were living in our first condo together, we
It was
didn't really have
it was
like
a
any
closet,
closets,
kind
so
of.
that was like kind of our primary closet. But now we have more closet space, so we actually use it as our game closet, and it's perfect. And it's stacked though. It is so full of games. I'm like, oh, we're gonna have to like start getting rid of some of these.
We had a Walt coming out.
Oh, you got more Waltz going out. But yeah, we love to play games, and it's really fun. Like something magical happened with him. Like I think he just crossed this threshold of like being able to play games now, which is really, really fun.
I can play them by myself and still win. I can beat Papa in matching a million times.
Yeah, you do. You
Oh,
always beat
goodness.
Papa in matching, don't you?
There's no way he will beat me at it.
Yes, and Carol says, I guess the tiger experience made the trip extra memorable. For
Yes.
sure. I'm not even really sure how my dad like managed to get peed on by a tiger, but he did.
Amy likes to also watch movies and play games.
Yes. Yeah.
And Shuri likes to go to the beach whenever she
Ooh,
wants.
yeah. Well, you're lucky in that way. I mean, we have the mountains.
Yep.
So that's
But we are landlocked.
we are landlocked. Yep.
You know what landlocked
Exactly
means?
right, buddy.
Mhm.
Anybody know what
Um,
landlocked means?
Jigsaw puzzles.
Landlocked means that
Um,
you can't.
Oh, that's fun. You have like a common room. That's
Yeah.
really nice. Oh, you get to do it as a group. That's really, really fun.
That's
Kay.
really
I like
fun.
that. Yeah, we've just kind of gotten into puzzles. We did the advent calendar this year. We
Mhm.
we picked it up at the outlets, and it was
Hey, you.
25 little
Yeah,
mini puzzles.
25 mini puzzles.
They were like
yeah.
really tiny. Here's one to put on there. And Wally did them all. I really loved them. But I have not mastered the art of mounting puzzles.
No.
Yeah.
For some reason, my brain just can't quite figure
And
that one out.
last time we made a big one
Yeah.
Debbie's
You know,
after your heart.
that
Huh?
my mom ruined
Oh,
it
I
and
love
we
to
need
read,
to
I know.
throw it away.
I do love to read. I have not read a book for myself in a very, very long time. Wally and I read 3 books together every night at bedtime. But I haven't read a book just for myself in a really long time. I've done book clubs, and I was just actually thinking that I should start trying to read again.
Yeah.
For the summer when we're on our cruise, it'd be nice to just have an
Sit on
afternoon,
deck and
sit and read.
yeah.
So if we go on
had
this little
another-
crazy mystery trip this week,
Don't
I
get
was
what
thinking
I'm
it'd be
writing.
nice to have a book.
Yeah, you can bring along a book.
Because I'm not going to bring my laptop, which is going to be really weird.
Some people will get Walt or only Walter.
Some people will get Walt, some will get Walter. Okay.
That is the mystery about
Yeah,
Mary.
Carol, he built us an armoire.
That's pretty cool.
It's amazing. It really it's
He's
very
he's
well
an
done.
excellent
He
woodworker.
does, he does a lot of amazing woodwork. Going to outdoor shopping centers, yes. Wally, you and I like to shop, don't we?
Oh yeah, we do. I'm taking a teddy.
We actually, for spring break, I think we're going to end up, if the weather agrees, it's always the caveat, but we're actually going to end up being at the Mall of America.
Mm-hmm.
And Wally's super excited about it because Mark's
Adri,
allergy doctor.
do you want to hear what we are going to do? What is going to be really fun? Make my own toy.
Yeah, they have a really cool car place. He's very excited about it. But he's most excited about the fact that his dad is going to be at the doctor and he gets to go shopping with just mom. So dad can't say no.
Yeah. So we can go on any ride.
Loves to read, lots of puzzles.
We will go on any ride without that, right?
Yep.
Except the
Puzzles.
one that I don't like.
Yeah. So here's a question for all of you puzzle lovers. Do you mount them when you're done, or do you just take them apart?
Because you have felt this urge to mount the puzzles.
we did a really cool Cars one. I think actually Lena sent it to us, I think. And I was like, it's so cool. It's the first puzzle we did together as a family. I'm gonna mount it. And I
ruined it.
Hey, sure you have a good night.
I
Thanks
did
for
ruin
hopping
it.
on.
You
I
ruined
tried
it.
to figure out how
And
to
then-
do it. It didn't work.
And you didn't watch the video.
Yeah, and then
And you
Wally's
didn't wait for dad. You didn't. So then it was all repeated. And we
Yeah,
needed to
I don't know
throw
what
it
I
away.
was thinking. I Mod Podged it, and then I was gonna slide it on there. I don't know. It was a disaster. It did not go well.
some reason you should have waited for dad instead
I
of.
know. Well, and then Wally's
I don't know
like,
if
we
Dad
should
could've
look
helped.
up a video about this, Mom. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
some solid advice.
And we should have waited for dad.
Yeah.
Dad is the building expert.
Dad's the building expert. Okay,
Yeah, I
you
don't
got
know if I could have helped with that
laps.
much.
You get more of these.
I don't think so.
So something
not
we love to do at
Keep
home.
doing by Walt. A
Um,
lot of people don't get Walt,
I love to bake.
but some people
do love
don't.
When
to
I
bake.
have the time, I love to bake.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Some
made,
a
a-
lot of people don't get Walt, and some people don't get my other name.
Your other name?
Walter.
Walter.
But if you want
Is
to
anybody
make-
getting Wally?
No.
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 Said I only go by those two.
Yeah,
Oh.
you really only ever write out Walter. It's his formal name. Walt. What about you, Mark? What do you like to do?
I like to do little projects around the house.
Yeah.
I'm always
yeah.
tinkering with stuff.
Yeah.
And my papa,
things with lights. He's always
And things
installing
with lights. I'm always
new
installing lights.
and we actually put in
Smart
way
things.
Smart things. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
another one.
I can't get this one to peel off.
And so Debbie says she Mod
Yes.
Podges.
That's what all the cool kids do, but I can't figure it out. So I need to.
No, you
I
have
need to
to.
wrap my head
Can
around
you
it.
put them on?
I think
please?
I need 2 pieces of like cardboard or foam core and glue the one and put it on the other one and flip it. I don't know. I don't feel like I know what I'm, or am I just supposed to do it on the back of the puzzle? I don't know. I don't know. I can't figure
Maybe
it out.
we'll have to have a group learn.
Yeah, that would be a
group
good
Now
one.
learn
you-
session.
Now you put the
Oh,
one.
I missed the thing.
Well, we're getting near the end of our
I
time,
know,
so
yeah.
maybe we can do the last
And
question.
here's the last.
I have-
Yeah.
Should
Is
we
there
do that one?
any other fun ones that we want to do? I mean, some of them are similar.
What's my thought? So I think we'll do that one. Or do you want to save that one and do?
Let's do one more and then we'll do that one.
Okay, my wrap one is done. And I'm free.
You want to do number 5?
Oh yeah, something. Yeah, that would be a good
Okay.
one.
Here you go.
I would love to see what people say for this one too.
Yeah.
Done. Done with 2. Now you put my wrap 2 on.
No, you get to put them.
Yay.
Okay. Question number 5 is in the chat. Something you love about where you live.
Yeah, something about where you live.
Well, what do you
would-
love
yeah.
about where you live?
What do you love about Colorado?
I don't. Okay, we found the mountain turtle in Colorado and the rock thing. So anything in Colorado.
Anything in Colorado?
Anything.
I mean, I think I love that we're so close to the
Done.
mountains.
Mhm.
And we got married up in Estes Park, so it just holds like a really special place in our heart. So I think like I love when we can like escape into the mountains and like take advantage of all the beauty that is here around us. That's probably what I love most
Mhm.
about where we live is the like geography is so diverse and the scenery is just like beautiful. And I also love that we're like
Hey, well, you want to sit up,
we're
please?
right in the middle of the country.
That's what I was going to say. My favorite thing about where
Yeah.
we live is we are right, not exactly in the middle,
Right.
but we are. Hey, Wally,
Pretty
you
darn
wanna sit
close
on
to
your
the
chair,
middle.
please?
Here,
Thank
can you
you.
come sit in your chair?
Yeah,
When-
and the other nice thing is we're right near Denver International Airport.
Yeah.
and so we can get anywhere in the country
Pretty
without
pretty
ever
much
having to
with a
take
direct
a
flight.
direct flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they even have direct flights to Hawaii. I mean, not I guess they don't have direct flights to Hawaii, but like
Well, there are direct flights. To
I guess
Hawaii.
there are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not on Southwest, but
Yeah.
like.
But yeah, I
United
mean,
flies
there's
direct.
most places we can like get a direct flight to, but I love that it's like easy for us to go to either coast.
Mhm.
I mean, Florida's a little brutal because it is like close to 4 hours.
Yeah.
But it's still like not a full day, which is nice. And we're not on either coast where it's like a full time change to
Going from
go
one to the
either
other.
way.
Yep.
Like California is great and doesn't lose a lot of time, and then most we're gonna lose is like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice.
What's really interesting is like, especially when we talk about time zones and stuff, the mountains where they're at, and because we're so close to them, our sunsets are always dictated by the mountains.
Yeah.
more than actually where
like
the,
if
where
you
the
go
sun
look
is
at if you look at sunset times, our
They
sunsets
really don't
tend to always be
change.
earlier here.
Yeah, well, and they really don't change that much for
Not
long
as
periods
much.
of time
Yeah.
until the sun changes angles
Yeah.
pretty steeply.
Yeah. Which is like kind of a bummer, like that our days are shorter
Mhm.
generally because once it goes behind the mountains, it starts to get dark.
Yeah.
But yeah. What are you doing, goofball? Cases they used to mount their puzzles, but now they take them apart.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun to like mount some and then like be able to put them up like kind of in our like loft game area would be really fun.
We had to warn for the phone.
But we had to learn first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carol
And-
says she loves being close to a big university because we have great museums, parks, and a great hospital.
Yep.
That is great. So we have Colorado State University here
Yep.
in town. And that definitely, I think, helps like bring in more like art and
Mhm.
music and like culture. And but we're also really close to Denver, which is nice.
Yeah.
So we get all of that as well. But it is nice to be in a university town.
Yep.
For sure.
It's something. Yeah, it's if you have never lived in a university town, it's
Mhm.
definitely different.
Yeah, and we do have some really good parks here in town
Yeah.
too. Yeah. I never really thought about it, but yeah,
Yeah.
being in a like university town is really nice. Fort Collins is an interesting town because we have the most restaurants per capita. Like we're number 2 in restaurants per capita
San
to San
Francisco.
Francisco. So
Yep.
we just have like so many restaurants. I think COVID definitely impacted that, but even with that, I feel like it's pretty quick. Like if somebody goes out, somebody comes in. So we have just like a lot of options and a lot of like new things coming in constantly. We just went to dinner with friends on Friday night at this place called Little because
Little.
it's like
Tiny.
literally
It's
this like tiny little place kind of like shoved into like I don't know like townhomes kind
Yeah,
of.
it was a townhome. Yeah.
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 Like it was a townhome that they converted into this restaurant, I
Yeah.
think. And it was really good.
Mhm.
They had like their menu was really limited, but they had a steak for 2 and you could like pick the cut of beef that you
Beep,
wanted.
beep, beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
and
beep.
for 2 it was like 32 to 42 ounces of steak.
Yeah. And it was amazing. Like it was like charred and like salted. It was really, really good. So it's just fun, like to get to try different foods and places.
Amy, you do have a good mix of music,
You
shows, and sports
do.
around you. You
Yeah.
really do. I mean,
We
from
really
the-
want to come visit you someday.
Yes. Yeah.
That's on our bucket list of places to visit.
Very, very
Amy,
yes.
are you gonna go see the Disney 100 exhibit? I feel
more,
like
more so? Do you have it booked yet? I guarantee she's probably going to go see it.
I would love to go get out there and see that.
Kay has a lot of history.
Yep. Yeah, lots of good like local history, which is really, really fun.
Oh yeah, and even a local history museum.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have
Wally.
I don't have as much of that in Fort Collins.
Well, the Museum of Discovery.
Yeah, and they do a pretty good like kind of little
Yep.
history of the local
I
area.
love you.
I love you too, buddy.
Oh yeah, let me get the Instagram banner up and so do you want to remind folks the instructions on Instagram?
Yes. So if
want-
you would like a Wally card or a Walt card, a Walter or a Walt card, go ahead and send us a message over on Instagram and make sure you include your address. I know like quite a few of you, we have your address, but it's just helpful for us to have it all in one place. So if you would like us to drop a Valentine in the mail for you, go message us over there and then we will get one of these out to you this week. I think we're going to go drop them in the mail and they'll have the special like Loveland stamp for the Sweetheart City for Valentine's Day. So yeah.
Yeah, they usually don't start mailing those till
I think they like
the first
the
weekend
8th,
in February. Yeah.
I think is the first one that
Yeah.
they go out.
Yeah.
You're getting squirrely.
I'm
Are
trying.
you hungry?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is the problem.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Debbie lives in South Florida. At least you have warmth
ooh,
down there.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to be down in Miami.
Yeah. That's
um,
like the furthest
end of February,
probably the literal furthest south we've ever been.
except for leaving the country. But yes,
Right.
right.
In the United States. In the
Yes.
continental
United
US.
States.
That's the furthest south we'll have ever
Yes.
been is down to Miami.
Yeah.
Because I think
Yeah.
I've been to Naples. We've been to Naples, which is
Naples.
almost lateral to Miami across the state
Really?
on the Gulf side. They're
Oh.
pretty close. I
Huh.
think Naples is a little further north. So yeah, I'm excited to
Come
visit
on,
Miami.
baby.
And Amy's going to make the trip out. Has not.
Not at opening, yeah. Well, it'll probably be kind of crazy right when it opens. I'm waiting to see because they said it was going to come to Chicago and Kansas City,
Yeah.
too.
But then
So
announce the dates,
I'm
yeah.
waiting for details on that, but we would love to go see it out in Philly. It'd be really cool.
I mean, it'd be tough to have to wait, multiple years for it to arrive at some of those other places.
Yeah,
It'd be
I
tough.
know it's on our list, but I don't know
When
we'll get out to do that.
always amazed by the number of things around Amy. She's got a lot
Amy
going on.
has so many cool things by her, and that's just such a cool part of the country. There's because I think all the history and it'd be fun to go out and visit again. We've been to Philadelphia together once, and then I've been to Philadelphia again for a work conference. And we've been to Washington D.C. And that's probably about it for the East Coast. We've been in New York City, but that's really all we've
Yeah.
done on like the East Coast. That's another area we need to like explore more and like do more. And I think as Wally gets older,
Yep.
doing more of that'll be fun. Like once he's like old enough to really like appreciate like history and seeing like national monuments and historical
Yes.
locations. So I think
Especially now
that's-
since we've been watching National Treasure. and
Yes,
he's
we
been-
watched National Treasure, and then we've been watching the National Treasure like series.
Yeah.
and he's like,
If you
"Oh,
haven't,
into it."
if you haven't watched that on Disney Plus and you're
Really
looking for
good.
something, it's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Naples, yeah.
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 We have some good friends that live in Naples.
Yeah, we have some good friends that live there. And so I actually spent all my spring breaks in high school and college going down to visit them. And it's just a really beautiful part. It's like right on the Gulf. The beaches are really beautiful there. Your
I know
stingrays trying to
stingrays are escaping.
So yeah, we would love to get down to Naples again too. We have friends
Oh,
in Naples and Fort
no,
Myers.
shaking.
But we just never seem to go to Orlando a lot, but we never get like further south. So it'll be fun to go to Miami and have a little time down there. So if anybody has ever been to Miami or has any pointers or cool things that we should do when we're down in Miami,
we've got 24 to 24-ish
Well,
free
no.
hours. We got one day.
we have like
Saturday.
all day Friday.
We have all day Friday.
Yeah, and then we have Saturday, like pretty much all day Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we have like Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So we have
It's a good
2
time.
full
Okay.
days
Okay.
to explore. So let us know if there's something we should go do when we're down in Miami. So
All right. I gotta.
all right. Okay. I think that was, we had one other question that I'd like to close on. So let me type it in here. I'll stick it in the chats. I got it. Oh my gosh. Question mark.
There you go.
Okay. So this is the last question I'm going to close on. We didn't quite get to all 12, but a lot of them were kind of embedded in there. We're going to talk about like what we love to cook and place we like to
Somebody have to do a
meal
love
we
stream.
share with friends and all those sorts of things.
We
So
got
yeah,
many more
maybe
days
we'll
of love before Valentine's.
It's true.
comes
We
around.
still have a couple weeks. So we wanted to close with, what do we love most about being a part of this community? And I'd love to hear from all of you guys as well. But I think just like really all of the friendships we've formed, the wedding we're going to in Miami actually is like because of YouTube. So I think just like we've met so many incredible people through here, and it's just really, really fun to get to connect with all of you and get to, you know, see little pieces of your life if you're on YouTube and sharing content, to get to chat with you, to get to know you, to get to like share special things in our life with all of you. Like anytime we get a message that somebody enjoyed one of our videos, or that one of our videos like helped them learn more about something they're planning to do on a vacation, or just like being able to share joy with people, and also like family too. I mean, it's like for us, it's a really incredible piece of being able to document like our family memories and get to share that with family members. So yeah, I think it's just like all the connections that we've formed in so many ways is what we just love about being a part of this community.
I couldn't have said it any better. I'm just gonna sit over here and nod. Yeah, I mean, I love all the friendships that we've encountered. I mean, some really great people right here.
Yeah, it's
really great people
really
right
here.
Looks like Amy's.
Debbie says she would like to do some research on Miami for us. She's about an hour from there. So yeah, let us know, Debbie, if there's like anything that we should make sure to do. It's just going to be Mark and I. So Wally's not actually coming on the trip. We just thought, given the like timing and the nature of like traveling, and then we're going to drive up to Orlando, and
then we're going to a wedding.
And it's an evening wedding. Like, you know, just like, it might be like a lot. So we just thought it would be kind of fun just to do it with the two of us. So doesn't have to necessarily be like kid-focused activity. But if there's something we should like check out and explore to do future with Wally, let us know, because I think we'll probably go back to Miami. Amy says, nice getting to meet various people in person, but also getting travel tips for different areas. Yeah, and that's great too. Like, I think that's what we enjoy watching, like content-wise, the most is like just like you pick up little gems of things that you wouldn't normally, like if you just were like Googling or trying to like read a book about it, but like actually getting to see somebody experience something and like the little bits that you get to glean from that. And it's also just fun, like when it's January and it's cold and snowy outside, like it's fun to get to escape and kind of see some different fun places around the world. So
and Debbie mentions a great point here, the support.
The support
of
is
each
amazing.
other.
And I think like it's really incredible to me, the like power that the Disney community holds, and just having that like common thread for something that you love, and how it really gets like helps you meet new people and bond with people and get to share that love of something is really, it's really cool. So Carol says she loves knowing people from different places and sharing ideas and every now and then getting to meet people. Yeah, at any time we get to meet up with anybody is really, really fun. And so many of you, like, we haven't had the timing be right to cross paths in real life. But anytime, and anytime it works out, like, we're always really, really excited to try and like meet up with people when our trips overlap, or if anybody ever wants to come visit us out in Colorado, we're always, like, the invitation's always on the table. It's a beautiful place to visit. So. But yeah, also getting to just like meet people from different places. Like, we feel like we know people like all over now,
Yep.
which is really, really fun.
And Kay follows it up wonderfully. Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's cool. In Massachusetts, that's another place we really want to visit. Like, Mark did a trip to Boston. He did a camp at Harvard.
Yeah.
When you were in college.
Yep. When I was in college. Yep.
And he's always wanted to take me to Boston. And
Boston was fun.
To play,
except in the winter.
Yeah. And there's not many places on the East Coast I want to visit in the winter. Probably like fall, though. I would love to go in the fall. Would be great. Yeah. Or summer. Summer's always, I mean, it's humid, but it's a great time to visit anywhere.
We'll send Debbie, we'll send you an Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be at the end of February.
End of February.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll let you know what days we're actually in Miami, because I can't even remember.
That's what I was having. I was having a difficult time remembering.
I don't know.
It's the end of February.
Yeah. Yeah. First, we got to get through our mysterious trip this week. So we have kind of a crazy plan of something we're going to go do this week. We will see. The weather is looking good. Assuming flights stay on time, I think we're going to do it. I'm actually going to go pack bags right now. It'll literally be like a less than 24-hour
trip.
I think from the time we leave Denver to the time we land back in Denver is less than 24 hours. So my fingernails are a hint if you want to know where we're going. So we'll see. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of nutty that we are even considering it, but it'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
So if we pull it off, it'll be great. So that's the plan.
So make sure you've subscribed. Send us a note on Instagram. Before you leave, hit that thumbs up button. You know, it helps us out. We've got more questions about things we love. So
yeah,
I think we'll have to do this. What we love challenge continues.
We pull off
thinking about your favorite meals.
Yeah. If we pull off this trip, I think we might like do a
recap of that.
Share out of that.
Yeah.
Among other things.
Yep.
So yeah, we're sharing details because I'm still like not 100% set that it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to get my heart set on it because there's a lot of factors, especially traveling now with flights.
The flap weight and the finger.
A couple more rays to close things out.
No, here's the flap weight.
Yeah, that's the slap bracelet ray. He's pretty cool.
And then this is the finger ray.
Oh yes, he's the one that came on a sucker.
Yes.
So you can wear him on your finger and one on your wrist.
Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. Here comes Biggie looking for dinner.
You ready to eat dinner?
I am ready to eat dinner.
And Wally's ready to eat. We're ready to eat. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. This is the wonderful world of Walter.
Biggie wants to show everybody her scarf.
Okay.
Can you put on the other camera?
I can, yeah. Tip it down.
Here, Biggie, you want to show people your scarf? There's Biggie's pretty Biggie scarf. She got this for Valentine's Day last year from my mom and dad.
Yes.
She's like, I would like to go eat dinner now. You hungry? You going to eat? Yeah, okay.
All right, we'll try that again. This is the wonderful world of Walter.
We love you guys just the way you are.
Bye.